When you think about billionaires, what comes to mind? Private jets, luxurious yachts, and massive mansions. These high net worth individuals often buy and sell mansions across the world, and some of the most coveted locations for these luxury properties are in cities like New York and Dubai. But why these two cities? What makes them the go-to destinations for the world's wealthiest people looking to invest in real estate? New York and Dubai are two of the most significant real estate markets on the planet. New York is not just a city, it's a symbol of wealth, power, and culture. In places like Manhattan and the Hamptons, billionaires are paying millions of dollars to own a piece of this iconic landscape. For example, in 2021, a penthouse in New York's 157 building sold for a staggering $100.5 million, setting a new record for the city's luxury market. On the other side of the globe, Dubai has transformed into one of the world's most desirable real estate markets. With its futuristic skyline, iconic landmarks like the Burj Khalifa, and tax-free living, Dubai has attracted billionaires from around the world. Properties like those on the Palm Jumeirah, a man-made island shaped like a palm tree, can cost anywhere from $5 million to over $50 million, depending on size and location. But why do billionaires invest in such high-end real estate? The answer lies in several factors. First, luxury properties act as a status symbol. Owning a mansion in a prestigious location is a way to show the world your success. Secondly, these properties serve as a solid investment. Real estate in cities like New York and Dubai tends to appreciate in value over time, making it an attractive option for wealth preservation. In fact, over the past decade, the average price of luxury homes in New York has risen by nearly 30%. Lastly, some billionaires also buy properties for tax reasons. Dubai, for example, offers favorable tax laws, making it an appealing destination for those looking to protect their wealth. Let's explore how billionaires navigate the luxury real estate markets of New York and Dubai, what motivates their buying and selling decisions, and how they choose their mansions. How billionaires choose their mansions. Size and space. For many billionaires, size is a key consideration. Luxury homes are typically measured in square footage, but it's not just about having more room, it's about having the right space. Mansions bought by billionaires often exceed 20,000 square feet, with some sprawling over 100,000 square feet. These grand estates tend to feature multiple living spaces, home offices, entertainment areas, and separate guest wings. The larger the estate, the more room for luxurious additions like ballrooms, wine cellars, and private gyms. Location and prestige. Location is perhaps the most critical factor when billionaires choose a mansion. The property must be situated in an exclusive, prestigious area, one where wealth and privacy are not just expected, but inherent. Top-tier cities like New York, London, Monaco, and Dubai are frequently at the top of the list, with billionaires opting for neighborhoods such as Manhattan's Upper East Side, Beverly Hills, the Hamptons, or the Palm Jumeirah in Dubai. Access to business and cultural hubs is also important. Billionaires often prefer properties in cities with significant global influence, such as New York, which stands as an international financial and cultural center. However, many also desire seclusion, opting for more remote locations where they can retreat from the public eye. Design and architecture. The appearance of these mansions is purposely designed to give it a unique appearance with the help of design and architecture. Luxury homes are usually designed in daring and recognizable architectural concepts, and many of the owners prefer to build their houses from scratch. Regardless of whether the style is neoclassical or minimalism, the design of the property is one of the first criteria. In these estates, the interior is normally designed to the best quality, with the best quality materials and the best technology. Use of marble floors, customized wooden doors, and accents of gold are used frequently. Large halls and fancy chandeliers, stairs, rotundas, full-height glass windows and doors with panoramic views are placed commonly. Amenities and features. When billionaires buy a mansion, they are buying a house complete with all the amenities that a billionaire would need. Own yard, sea view balcony and terrace, sauna and home cinema, private beach and indoor swimming pool, beautiful and well-maintained gardens. These luxurious houses also have below-ground car parking of many luxurious cars like Audi, BMW, Mercedes, etc. Some even come with helicopters to land on. Other common features of these luxury houses are home theaters, wine cellars, home gyms, and spas. One of the most opulent villas has been bought in California's Silicon Valley for $400 million. This house is equipped with a water park, underground passages, and an art gallery with paintings by Picasso and Van Gogh. Such trappings may not be about comfort, but the rank and status that billionaires ought to emulate and live. To them, luxury is not a luxury, but a norm that has to be met in the marketplace. Stay put. It might seem old-fashioned, but according to the book The Millionaire Mind, most millionaires tend to buy homes and hold onto them for a long time. In fact, over half of the millionaires in the survey hadn't moved in at least 10 years. More than 20% were living in the same home they bought 25 years ago. A big reason for this is that many of these millionaires are self-employed or business owners. Moving away from their customers or suppliers would hurt their business productivity, so they prefer to stay put. While it's true that technology has made it easier to work remotely today, moving is still a big hassle. The whole process takes a lot of time and energy. If you're looking for a home now, it's important to think long-term. Ask yourself, can I see myself living here for the next 10 or even 20 years? If you find it hard to imagine, maybe renting is a better option than buying. Long game. Millionaires don't rush into buying homes. They don't just pick any house. They approach the process like any other investment. They take their time to research and plan before making a purchase, avoiding emotional decisions. For most people, buying a home is the biggest financial commitment of their life. We're talking about tens of thousands of dollars for a down payment, and often hundreds of thousands, even millions, in loans. But how many of us really take the time to think through this huge decision? The 2008 financial crisis showed us that not many do. Millionaires are patient and self-controlled. They don't let pushy real estate agents or mortgage lenders pressure them. They wait for the right moment to buy, not when it's best for someone else who stands to make money off them. Bargain shop. 1 in 4 millionaires in the survey reported buying homes that were sold at a discount, such as foreclosures, divorce settlements, or estate sales. The wealthier the millionaire, the more likely they were to look for these bargain properties. In fact, 36% of decamillionaires, those worth $10 million or more, were bargain hunters. This shows that the wealthy got rich by constantly looking for deals, not just small discounts, but big opportunities. But finding these deals isn't easy, and often they come during economic downturns, like recessions or market crashes. For example, after the 2008 financial crisis, many homes were sold as foreclosures. But most people living paycheck to paycheck can't afford to take advantage of these opportunities. Who can? Millionaires and decamillionaires. While we might not follow the same strategies, the key takeaway is to have enough financial cushion to seize opportunities when they come. Having savings and investments ready allows you to make the most of these chances when they arise. Walk away. A self-made decamillionaire in a survey shared an important piece of advice. Never start negotiating for something you wouldn't be willing to walk away from. Too often, we make decisions based on emotions. We fall in love with the charming lawn, a big oak tree, or the pretty pastel color of a house. And before we know it, we're willing to pay whatever the seller asks because we've already emotionally invested in it. But millionaires think carefully before making big purchases. They approach home buying with a business mindset, careful, thoughtful, and calculated. It's hard to do this if you're emotionally attached to a property. We're all human, and it's hard not to get attached to something we like. But next time you're negotiating for a home, remember this: if you're unable to walk away from a deal easily, you've already lost some of your bargaining power. No custom home. According to the Millionaire Mind Survey, only a small percentage of millionaires ever had a custom home built for them. The main reason is the difficulty and effort involved in managing the entire process. Many people think building a custom home is like buying a regular one, where you simply pick what you like. But it's much more complicated. Building a custom home is like starting a business. You have to finance the entire project, manage contractors, and deal with all the logistics. And what happens if something goes wrong with the contractors, or the project runs behind schedule or exceeds the budget? All of that responsibility falls on you. This is why most millionaires avoid custom homes. They don't want to deal with the hassle. Buy enough. We often think that all millionaires live in huge mansions with dozens of rooms and bathrooms, thanks to what we see on social media. But the reality is quite different. More than half of the millionaires, 52% in the Millionaire Mind Survey, live in homes with 4 or fewer bedrooms. In fact, many live in homes with 3 bedrooms or less. This is a far cry from the mansion lifestyle that we're often led to believe. The key lesson here is that many millionaires became wealthy because they understood the concept of enough. They lived in homes that satisfied their needs without going overboard. They realized that extra rooms meant extra costs and maintenance, which didn't add to their wealth. So, before we dream of a 12-bedroom mansion, we should think about what enough really means for us. Selling mansions, the strategy. Just like the process of buying mansions, selling them is also a well-thought-out decision when billionaires are involved. Luxury real estate sales require a specific range of techniques that major on the proper identification of the potential client, the right time to sell the property, and the accentuation of the luxurious aspect of the property. Sometimes, billionaires opt to have their listings discreet to avoid having many people know that the property is on sale. These properties are normally sold through word of mouth or referrals. Thus, only the elite are allowed to bid for the property. Often, these properties are sold via an auction or a private sales event in the event that the estate is unique or holds prior significance. For instance, the New York penthouse was sold privately for $150 million, and having restricted the number of people allowed to visit and appreciate it. These sales involve experienced luxury real estate agents. These agents are familiar with the market of the ultra-wealthy, and they know how to market the property. They have a pool of high-profile buyers, and they understand the right price to put on the property to generate traffic. Also, they coordinate with staging companies where they ensure the house is properly arranged. They also employ great photography and videography in presenting the house to potential buyers. These agents are aware of the price that buyers are willing to pay for homes in such areas as Beverly Hills, where many billionaires are involved in buying and selling of properties. They assist in obtaining the best value for these mansions and other luxurious homes. At other times, billionaires sell their properties at record high prices, especially when the market is hot and the property is one of a kind. One perfect example is the calling off of an auction for a mansion in Monaco, the highest bidder offering $300 million for what became the most expensive private property at the time. The buyer is a billionaire investor and evidently found the potential of the property in the expanding luxury market of Monaco. New York and Dubai are key cities in the luxury real estate market, attracting billionaires with their combination of status, privacy, and luxury. Both cities offer unique opportunities for high-value property investments, but buying and selling these properties involves challenges like legal issues, tax laws, market fluctuations, and changing regulations. Despite these complexities, the potential for high returns keeps drawing the world's wealthiest individuals to invest in these markets. As the luxury market evolves, trends like sustainable and smart homes could change how billionaires invest in real estate. Even with its risks, the demand for luxury properties remains strong. In the end, luxury real estate will continue to symbolize power, prestige, and lasting wealth. What do you think the future holds for luxury real estate investments? Share your thoughts in the comments.